doesn't matter which way we go, we're always going to have it. So reposition yourself once you get into a position, regardless of where it's at. Let's say for some reason I'm here, right? So from this position, I'm going to want to go to this leg here and pull the inside, right? So let's just, I'm here, so reposition myself an inch or two the other direction. So now that gives me an option to try something different. So get yourself in position ready to throw, see where you're at, and it doesn't matter where you move, I want you to move an inch or two one way or the other to pull yourself out of that position, and you have to find something else. There you go. There. Now reposition yourself an inch or two one way or the other.
This way, then. Yeah, I can see.
Now you can step it. Yes. So now you have the ability to step. Yes. Exactly. Yes. And the beauty about training like this is now you can recognize that.
Right.
Before you may not have recognized or been able to recognize it. Now you're like, oh well, 2 inches this way gives me this, or 2 inches this way. So now switch it out. Same thing. Boom, boom. Getting wherever you're at, right there. Now move an inch or two one way or the other. Probably go towards you.
Yeah. Because if I'm out here.
Yeah. Boom, there.
I wonder how here.
Yeah, there you go. That works. Yeah. That
With the
absolutely.
same side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I could still go here. Oh, yeah. I can go either way, because as close as I am with that one, I can go. Depending on where your legs are at.
Now position yourself a couple inches somewhere else. There you go.
Yeah, I could do the same one, just on the other
You
side.
good? Now take the other leg. There, you could do that one. Now take the other leg and step in.
This one?
Nope, the other leg. And then, yeah, you can pop a leg from there. Go to that. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Now let's stay back over this way a little bit so we don't get the... Yeah, you guys were like almost off the mat at that point.
Bloody square of death. We don't have that anymore.
Yeah, we don't have the bloody square yet. But we know where it's supposed to be. There. Now reposition yourself a couple inches somewhere.
From here, I can either go this
You
way.
could, yes. Or this way,
I
exactly.
mean, at
Exactly.
that point, the only difference is if I was there, it's just me moving out.
There you go.
Step and-
And there it is, yeah, yeah.
Try that one, so kind of here,
Well, it's here,
and then here.
where's this one? This one? Oh, this? Yeah, we can do that one too.
Yeah, yeah. So you find a sweet spot, you can do 3 or 4 different things.
Oh, yeah.
So eventually, if you work that long enough, you'll always go there because you know it doesn't matter where you're at, you can do anything. And there's a sweet spot for all of that. Fantastic. All right, have we worked that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's get the sarongs out, or the winter scarves.
No rocks hidden in these, right?
No rocks. I did not put rocks in. I'm not saying I didn't think about it. There is. So again, like I said, I like about shoulder width apart, and I like a little slack in there. Okay. So, and let's get over there. He's going to throw a little punch at me, and it's going to be slack as I go up. But when it kind of makes contact, the slack is going to go away by my little pop, like that, right? And my hands are going to stay up. So when he punches, bam, just like that, boom. And my hands are going to be up. So let's just do that a couple times, and then we'll move on. Both sides, boom. Yeah, don't throw your hands down. Yeah. This, I think, is the part where you're having the most. So it comes up like this, okay? So when we're here, we have some slack, right? So think about not moving your hands down, but taking the slack away. Okay? Think of that. Give yourself a little more slack, throw it over top, and stop. Boom, and stop right here, okay? Now, there, that's good right there. So when you're here, you got some slack, right? Now I want you, without moving your hands down, pull the slack out. That's a little better. Yeah. Yeah, that's getting there. That's getting there. That's
There
you're
you
getting
go.
there. Now you're getting there. So really go for his face. There you go. Because I want the visual effect of it not actually getting to the face. So we're here. And this, right now, we're not moving. All right? So it's a little, this is the most unrealistic is this is not really moving. Bam! Just like that, right? Then eventually we're going to shoot back. We're going to take a little back, angle 7. Then we're going to hit angle 6 and angle 8. Boom, and we're going to go this way. I almost wrapped him up that time. Boom, and we're going to go this way, right? So, you need your gloves on?
Which one do you want?
I put them on.
Well, there's some put one on, and if I miss it, actually hit me in the face.
Oh, okay, I see. You're like really punching in the face.
Just,
Only thing I ask is that you don't break my nose.
so.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, you almost got popped. There you go. That would have hit you. Yeah, yeah. So when he comes in, so go ahead and give me a little crack on the head. There we go. All right. So when he comes in, go ahead. Bam, right there. Yes. So we come in and we go, bam.
You almost sound like McDonald's.
There you go. There you go.
I didn't really think about that for a second. I was like, I know that lingo.
I'll be honest,
I hear it on TV.
I don't know.
Try to mute it.
All right. Now do a movement. Go back and go to the back sides. Okay. Now, if this flick is an issue for you as you move to the sides, go ahead. So, boom like this. If it becomes an issue, you can do it more like, and you, if you want to, you can too. We can do it more like a karate type block. So he comes in and it's much different. Boom, I bring it over here like that. Boom, like this, right? Or I can bring it to the other side and boom, here. Now, with that punch, I have this arm up here so that, you know, I got an elbow possible, I can do a stop hit, whatever it was. So I'll make sure if you go to the inside. Personally, if I have a preference, I'm going to go to the outside here like this. So we can work that, and then we can just come down here, boom, boom, choke him, and just take him to night-night land. We'll work that in a second.
Good.
Little flick. That's good, yeah.
I feel a lot safer. I probably should feel safer without throwing my hands up.
Yeah. Well, if you're retreating, that's okay. I mean, he shouldn't be able to get to you when you're retreating. The only thing I say about that is I don't want you getting accustomed to doing this when you step back, because he can just step in and clock you.
Yeah.
Or if you get comfortable doing that, you're going to get comfortable doing it here,
Yeah.
right? So I would say don't do it even though it's safer.
Yeah.
Again, if you want, so as you come in, if you're going back, you can hear, and you can do this with a more stiff version of it, boom like this, and as you're stepping back. Same with if you're going to the left and the right, it's here, it's stiff. You put it up here and give it a little punch with your hand, which throws it away. Again, I like using I'm here, I like using the bottom hand, punch it out, and then you have your hello.
Hi there.
Good. It'll help you when you put footwork to it. There you go. That's better. There you go. Yeah, try it more stiff. So actually make sure you have like a bar. It's a stiff bar like this. There's no slap. And when he comes in, this one goes to the top, and then this is how I like to. You can do it any way you want. I like to kind of punch a little bit with that bottom hand, right? And if you want to do it with both hands, you can just go wham with both hands. I don't like doing it that way, but you can.
You put it up.
I go here, you can boom here, and oh look, Ushiro.
It's that karate.
If I have enough, yes, the U punch. If I have enough slack, I'm here, bam here. There's the choke already, right? There you go. Now, if you're more comfortable with that, that's fine. And boom. So this hand stays here, and then the punch there you go. You don't want to pull back on the top hand because you're not moving it anyway. Yeah, keep that hand, yeah. Try, yeah.
Double.
I think for you, you might want to do the double, yes. Do the U punch. So, hey, we found a perfectly good example of how this is actually, I've been saying all along, this is a throw. And it is a throw, but I found a use for it as being a punch. He punches.
Let me start from there.
Look, it works. It's a punch. Holy shit, I was wrong all these years. I can admit when I was wrong. All right.